Hey guys, ShadowJar141 here with the review of the Double Eagle. This is the M503, I think. Airsoft spring-powered shotgun, available off Airsoft GI for $25 plus it's about $12 shipping and handling depending on where you live. Alright, so I'm just going to go straight from the beginning. In this box, it came in a nice cardboard box with styrofoam packaging. Once you open the box, I've rearranged the things a little bit, but how it was originally set is in this area right here you had your speed loader, which I think is great. The spring and it's very powerful. If you could hear that, the spring's very loud. So, and it's done a good job so far. It also comes with a sling. It's a cheapy, really crappy sling. I would never use this in a million years. Came with a little bag of BBs. I don't know why I haven't thrown these out yet. They're cheap. Just I would never use these in my gun. It also came with the 4 shotgun shell magazines. As you can see, these work like a regular magazine. If you press this little button right here, the spring pops out. You load it holds about 30 BBs per magazine. So 4 mags in total, you get 120 shots, which isn't bad. The magazines themselves, I'd say they're pretty decent quality. They're not, they're not full metal or anything like that, nothing spectacular, but it's ABS plastic. Haven't failed me yet. They come wrapped in a sticker. It's a caution sticker. It says something like these are Airsoft BB bullet magazines, not real shotgun shells, something like that. I took the sticker off this one underneath. There's 2 screws that I'm assuming are holding the thing together. I kind of regret doing that because now that the sticker is off, the shotgun shell now falls out of the bag, or the mag bag thing that you get with the gun, which is on my next point. But yeah, 4 shells, not a bad deal. Alright, next, getting right into the gun. Alright. This is not a first impressions video. I have used this gun multiple times. The retractable stock on it it's pretty decent. At first it was sticky and it was hard to get out. It's still pretty hard to get out. You have to wiggle it and stuff. So it's being a pain in the ass. Yeah, if you can hear that, there's a pretty strong locking mechanism on it. 4 different positions. This is the fully open, halfway closed, 3/4 closed, and then your CQB, hey, I'm gonna fire from the hip deal. Next, and this was also in the packaging, not on the gun when you receive it, was the 4 shell mag bag. It's all plastic, snaps right on and off like this. On the gun itself, there's a small section chiseled out for the mag bag, I'm assuming, or other accessories, whatever. And also in this area there is your variable hop switch. There's about, I would say, probably 4 positions that this switch can go to, normal all the way up to hop. Let's see. The gun itself is a hard ABS plastic. Comes with the orange flash hider. I haven't gone through the trouble of trying to remove it because it doesn't bother me. Whatever. Anyways, on the top you can see that there are the iron sights, the rear and front sight, rear sight. These are extremely handy when you're shooting from a farther range and around the corner CQB. Let's see. On the trigger mechanism, you have your safety, which hasn't failed me yet. Right now safety is off, but the gun is not loaded nor cocked nor anything. Okay, the trigger itself is metal, so I'm assuming the rest of the trigger assembly is also metal, which means lifetime trigger guarantee, the thing is not going to break. I've definitely, sat here and squeezed the trigger repeatedly. Haven't had any problems with it during a match. The trigger is always, primed. So next is the magazine gate, which is also metal. I'm assuming aluminum, but nonetheless it's still metal. The release right here, you pull it back, magazine gate flies open, you stick the shell up in here, and I'll show you right now. Take the shell, load it in, close the gate, pump it, and then when you're done with the shell, if you flip the mag release, the shell falls out. So, and then if the shell is still loaded, there's a chance that some of the BBs ejected into the chamber. So what you're going to need to do is cock it back, and BBs should fall out. Cock it forward, do a shot, make sure the chamber is clear, and you can unload your gun that way. Let's see, what next? The grip, or the pistol grip style of the shotgun is, well, what can I say? It's a plastic grip. There's nothing like super special about it. The back right here, there's a section right here between the grip and the stock where if it were a full stock, the stock would just stem off here, but there's nothing there right now. This kind of gets in the way. If you have large hands, it kind of rubs up against your hand, can cause some irritation. Not that big of a deal, but whatever, it's personal preference, I suppose. Moving to the front of the gun, the pump itself, or the lever, whatever you want to call it, is plastic. Once again, it kind of wobbles. It's got a wobbly, it wobbles quite a bit. But as you can tell when you scoot it back, which it's a little hard to pump at first, but you get used to it. You scoot it back, you can hear it prime. You scoot it forward, and it locks into place. Therefore, you can't cock it again. I personally I like that a lot. It keeps me from double cocking the gun and jamming it or anything like that. So in front, I don't know what this is. There's two, it's like a ring with two pegs sticking off the side. I think that's from it's like a stopper or some sort of thing. But yeah, that's there. That kind of gets in the way sometimes. Above that, you have the front sling mount, which is metal as well. Considering I don't use a sling, I haven't really used this sling mount, but it's really wobbly. Not that big of a deal. Then you've got the barrel. Overall impressions of this gun for 25 bucks, it cannot be beat. There is nothing else I would choose over this shotgun. All the shotguns at Walmart that they sell, the Smith & Wessons, the Crossmans, nothing can beat this in my opinion. All the friends that I play with are all impressed every time we play. They always want to be on my team because I've got the shotgun, and it's just that good. The effective range, I would say, is somewhere between, I want to say, maybe 20-30 yards. Maybe a little farther if you're lucky. I use .2s, and this gun has quite a bit of kick behind it. Not actual kick, but you know what I mean, like muzzle velocity. Yeah, I'd say it shoots probably around 350 FPS. Oh, one more thing. On the end of the stock, there is a rubber butt shoulder pad, and it kind of keeps the rifle from sliding too much. Keeps it sort of in place when you have it up against your shoulder. Let's see, what else can I say? This gun is great. The only cons I've had so far, I've been using this gun for about 2 weeks. I've used it in several fights. The only problem I've had is that when the magazine is released, sometimes it'll jam up in here. But if you hold the trigger down and you kind of gently pull the magazine out, it comes out fine. I've had the gun jam a couple times, but hey, what do you expect? It's a $25 gun with plastic parts. But it's still in working condition. The other problem I've had is if the hop-up is completely off, the BB will fall out of the barrel if it's aimed down. that has become a problem before. It's lost me several matches, one-on-ones. Let's see. But besides that, and the wobbliness and the pump, which really doesn't bother me, this gun is a great buy for $25. It cannot be beat. Like I said, you can buy it on Airsoft GI for $25 plus about $12 shipping and handling. And if you buy right now, they have a promotion going on. It's 10% off your total of I think it's 10% off. Hang on one second. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up now. The gun is a great gun. I highly recommend it for anybody who's looking for a low price shotgun that will still deliver. Yeah. So, see ya.